Hello everyone, myself Divakar Roy and I welcome you all in our Study Insight platform. So today I have come up with part 4 of our series, that is Crash Course on Modern History of India, and today I will be discussing the revolt of 1857 and what was the role played by Assam in this revolt. Okay, so the topic will be revolt of 1857 and its impact on Assam. In the earlier video, I have discussed about revolt of 1857 in general, and in this video, I'll be discussing particularly the role of Assam in this revolt. Okay, so while discussing the role of Assam, one name always comes up in our mind, that is the role of Maniram Dewan, right? So let's start our today's session with a positive note, that is, the struggle you are in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. Yes, obviously. So here comes our first thing, the introduction part, that is Assam and the revolt of 1857. So what happened? Just like revolt of 1857, when it broke out in many parts of India, especially from Meerut, then from Barakpur, Bengal. Similarly, it gave an opportunity to the rulers and leaders in Assam, the elite class in Assam, to throw the, you can say, to end the or to reject the or to throw the British rule away and to reinstate, or you can say to re-establish the rule of Assam, or you can say Ahom rule or Ahom monarchy in Assam. Okay, so as Britishers were controlling Assam, the elite classes of people who were living at that time, they were not very much fond of British rule. So they always wanted to re-establish the Ahom monarchy in Assam. So this revolt of 1857 gave them an opportunity so that they can use this opportunity to throw out the British rule from Assam, right? So there were two British Army regiments in Assam. One was the Assam Light Infantry in Dibrugarh, and the second one is the Assam Light Infantry in Guwahati. So these things we must keep in our mind because this may come from exam perspective, right? So the Sepoy mutiny in Bihar, it resulted in some amount of dissatisfaction spreading among the Dibrugarh and Guwahati regiments and also in the Sepoy barracks of Shivsagar and Saikua. So the two regiments in Assam, two British Army regiments in Assam, that is in Dibrugarh and Guwahati, and similarly the Sepoy barrack, or you can say the blocks, which were in Shivsagar and Saikua. So the sepoys who were there during that time in this particular regiments, what happened? A sense of dissatisfaction was also like coming up in their minds when the Sepoy mutiny took place in Bihar. Okay, so in Bihar it was led by Kunwar Singh, right? So from there, what happened? Even in the Barak Valley also, some soldiers from Chittagong, which is in Bangladesh today. So some soldiers from Chittagong revolted against the British. Okay, so these points are very important from exam point of view. So basically, what happened when Britishers they came to India? They also had their eye on the northeast part of India. So when they started controlling over the northeastern part of India, what happened? When particularly they had their rule in Assam, the elite classes of Assam, they were very much like against of British rule. So when this Sepoy mutiny took place, that is the revolt of 1857 took place, what happened? When it was started, it came as an opportunity for the Assamese people, for the Assamese leaders, which they can use for like carving out or for throwing out the British rule from Assam and to re-establish Ahom monarchy. Okay, so there were basically two army regiments, British army regiments in Assam. One was in Dibrugarh and one was in Guwahati, and other two blocks of British sepoys in Shivsagar and Saikua. So a sense of dissatisfaction was again, you can say, immersed in their minds also from the Sepoy mutiny of Bihar, and from there what happened? From even in the Barakbeli part also, what happened? Soldiers from Chittagong area, which was earlier a part of Assam, and today it is in Bangladesh. The soldiers from that area also they started revolting against the British army. Okay. So here comes the revolt of Maniram Dewan, or the role of Maniram Dewan, right? So Maniram was planning of throwing out the British from Assam and reinstating the Ahom monarchy with the grandson of former Ahom king Purandar Singha, Kandapasar Singh as the king. That means Kandapasar Singh was the grandson of Purandar Singha. Okay, and he should be the king of Ahom monarchy again. So it was decided by and it was planned by Maniram Dewan, who was the main, you can say, the propounder of this particular revolt in Assam. Okay, so during that revolt, during that time, what happened? Maniram Dewan, he was in Calcutta. There he met Madhu Malik, a Bengali Mukhtiar, that means a Bengali freedom fighter, and together they hatched a conspiracy to drive out British from Assam, right? That means both Madhu Malik and Maniram Dewan, they started building up a conspiracy so that by using which they can throw out the Britishers from Assam, right? So here you will find some names who were during that time favoring, or you can say they were helping Maniram Dewan in his mission, right? So one of them was Pioli Bodua, okay, who was along with Maniram Dewan hanged, okay. So it was decided that Ahom Prince Kandrapeshwar Singha, who was the grandson of Purandar Singha, so he would lead the soldiers in Assam in revolt, and Maniram Dewan would bring arms and weapons from Calcutta to help them. So basically, what happened when this revolt was started? Maniram Dewan, he was in Calcutta, where he met Madhu Malik, a Bengali freedom fighter, and both of them started a conspiracy so that by using which they could throw out the Britishers from Assam. And it was decided that Kandapeshwar Singha, he would lead the soldiers in Assam, and Maniram Dewan, he would bring some arms and weapons so that he could help those in Assam. Okay. But this all thing went in vain. Why? Because see, breakdown of the revolt in Assam by the British. The British government got a scent of this conspiracy in the middle of August 1857. So in the middle of August 1857, Britishers somehow they heard something about this conspiracy. Okay, मतलब उनके कान में कुछ आ रहा था कि like Assamese people including Maniram Dewan वो लोग कुछ conspiracy plan कर रहे थे against the British. Okay, so from there what happened in the first part of September 1857, the principal assistant Captain Holroyd intercepted many letters written by Maniram Dewan, wherein the conspiracy against the British government was clearly mentioned. See, Maniram Dewan was in Calcutta. Okay, वो Calcutta में थे. So from there he was writing letters to his associates like Pioli Bodua and others in Assam through letters. Okay, so British, they intercepted those letters which were written by Maniram Dewan, and they got to know about the conspiracy against the Britishers. So what happened? They now decided to arrest and capture Maniram Dewan and then Kandapeshwar Singha. So what happened? On the request of Holroyd, Captain Luther arrived at Jorhat with a force and arrested Kandapeshwar Singha on September 7, and he was sent off to Calcutta and kept in Alipur jail. So Kandapeshwar Singh, he was first arrested and he was sent to Calcutta in Alipur jail. Okay. Then immediately after this, Maniram Dewan was also arrested in Calcutta, and he was the main leader of the conspiracy. Since he was the main leader, so he was arrested and he was also kept in Alipur jail for about 2.5 months, and after that he was sent to Jorhat in December 1857. Okay, so like this what happened, this whole revolt was breakdown by the Britishers. Okay, they first got to know about the letters which were written by Maniram Dewan to his associates. They found those letters. From there they came to know about the conspiracy. Then they started arresting Kandapeshwar Singha first and then Maniram Dewan. Okay, and both of them were sent to Alipur jail. So Maniram Dewan, he was sent to Alipur jail for 2.5 months, and after that he was sent to Jorhat in December. Okay, and after that what happened? Failure of the revolt. See, Maniram Dewan and Pioli Bodua, both of them were sentenced to be hanged. Okay, both of them were killed. They were hanged to death. Okay, on 26th of February 1858. Okay, so both of them were hanged on 26th of February 1858 because both of them were found guilty of charges of conspiracy. Okay, then Madhu Malik, Kamala Bodua and others, they were also sentenced to be imprisoned for life. Okay, that means lifetime imprisonment was given to them, and those soldiers who took part in this revolt were also punished. Then Kandapeshwar Singha, because he was a minor that time, so he was kept in a special jail in Bardhaman till 1860, and then later he came back to Guwahati for his residence, where he set up his residence, but he was never permitted to go to Jorhat again. Okay, so he was given only a pension of 500 rupees during that time, and he was only allowed to be there in Guwahati. Okay. So now, what are the causes of the failure of this particular revolt in Assam? So overall, this 1857 revolt was a failure. So what was the reasons responsible for the failure of this revolt, particularly in Assam? So first of all, obviously the number of rebels in Assam was very small. Okay, and also most of the people from different areas of Assam, they didn't participate. Okay, like people from Nagaon, Kamrup, Guwahati, they didn't participate in this revolt. Okay, then secondly, what happened? Many rebellion, they failed to understand the importance of time. Okay, that means they were wasting their time. So what happened? The Britishers got a chance to get ready for their defense, right? Then the third thing is the chief organizer of this revolt, Maniram Dewan, he was also not in Assam during this particular time. He was also in Calcutta, okay, which was very much far away from Guwahati, far away from Assam, okay. Then the rebels in Assam had no access to arms and ammunition. Obviously, Maniram Dewan, he went to Calcutta also to bring some arms and weapons, okay. So also you can say the people in Assam, they didn't have that amount of arms and weapons. It was also a reason. And then the rebels of Assam, they failed to maintain the secrecy. Obviously, that is why Britishers, they found the letters which were written by Maniram Dewan, right? So these are all the causes of the failure of this particular revolt in Assam, okay. So now let's revise this whole session with some questions and answers. How many British regiments were posted in Assam? Obviously, the answer will be 2. One was in Dibrugarh and other was in Guwahati, right? Next one is, whom did Maniram meet in Kolkata? Obviously, the answer will be Madhu Malik. Okay. The next one is, which Ahom prince was to lead the movement in Assam? The answer will be Kandarpeshwar Singha, who was the grandson of Purandar Singha, right? The next one is, which British officer intercepted many letters written by Maniram Dewan? The answer will be Captain Holroyd. Okay. Then next question is, where was Maniram kept in after his arrest and for how many months? So obviously the answer will be Alipur jail in Calcutta for 2.5 months, right? And next one is, when was Maniram Dewan and Pioli Barua hanged? The answer will be on 26th February 1858, right? So that's all for today. I hope you all have liked this session. So in the coming videos also, I'll be coming up with many more topics like this. So just be tuned with us and have a good day. Thank you.